BlackRock, the asset manager with a total value of $10 trillion, the largest asset manager in the world, and the one who pulls the strings from behind the scenes, has been the subject of numerous rumors that have been circulating in the cryptocurrency community in recent times. Many of these rumors have focused on the imminent decisions that may be made by BlackRock, in light of the fact that some of these rumors suggest that Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, would be appointed to the position of Treasury Secretary in the Trump administration. This would be quite significant news. Larry Fink has lately made it public that he is now extremely optimistic on cryptocurrency and its future in the financial system. As a result, if he were to become the Treasury Secretary, this would have many unexpected bullish benefits in the cryptocurrency and future financial markets, which many people will not be prepared for. There are also persistent rumors that BlackRock is holding XRP, expanding their stake in XRP, that they are working in conjunction with XRP and Ripple, and that they are getting ready to launch XRP exchange-traded funds ETFs. Despite the fact that Live Thinker by garlinghouse has consistently avoided answering this question, and I believe that there is a likelihood it is very, very possible, which will result in an explosion in the price of XRP. Allow me to explain why this is the case. BlackRock never suffers a loss. They have a piece of super artificial intelligence technology known as Aladdin, which is a network of 5,000 supercomputers that they utilize for trading with exquisite precision. This is the reason why they are the greatest when it comes to making good selections regarding investments. The perfect synergy that is transforming the landscape of the financial industry is Aladdin, which is the mix of human expertise and machine intelligence. The fact that they are providing access to this piece of artificial intelligence to major multinational corporations and financial technology businesses such as Microsoft, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Vanguard, Wells Fargo, and others is a really positive development. If they had the perfect trading machine, they would naturally be looking at XRP since it is highly cheap. They will try everything in their power to increase the value of XRP so that they can earn as much money off of it as possible over the long term. One example of this would be launching an exchange-traded fund ETF that targets XRP. Before delving into the findings of the report, it is essential to have a solid understanding of XRP and its role within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. The Black Swan Capitalists published a report on BlackRock and JP Morgan increasing their position in XRP, which was allegedly removed minutes after it gained traction. I am aware that this is convenient, but as we can see here, it is essential to have a solid understanding of XRP and its role within the ecosystem. XRP is a cryptocurrency that was established by Ripple Labs with the intention of facilitating payments around the world that are both quick and inexpensive. XRP is an alternative cryptocurrency that intends to bridge the gap between established financial institutions and blockchain technology. This is in contrast to Bitcoin and Ethereum, which primarily serve as value deposits and platforms for decentralized applications. The entry of JP Morgan into the realm of cryptocurrencies, in particular with XRP, is notable for a number of reasons. First and foremost, indicates that traditional financial institutions are becoming more open to the idea of using digital assets they have. Due to the fact that XRP is primarily concerned with easing international transactions, it is compatible with JP Morgan's global footprint and has the potential to provide a more effective method of making worldwide payments. The fact remains, however, that JP Morgan is not the only large financial institution that has expressed interest in XRP. As stated in an article that was recently published by Investing, BlackRock, which is the largest asset management in the world, is also considering including XRP as a component of its investment portfolio. While this further highlights the growing appeal of XRP among institutional investors, the potential entry of BlackRock into the XRP market is significant when taking into consideration the company's reputation for making strategic and well-informed investment decisions with the assistance of their Aladdin supercomputer AI software. It is important to note that BlackRock has not made any public comments regarding its intentions regarding XRP yet. The mere notion of its interest in this digital asset carries a significant amount of weight in the cryptocurrency market. It goes without saying that this is not financial advice yet. The most common phrase in trading is that one should purchase the rumor and sell the news. Additionally, BlackRock is never out of money. It is important to bear in mind that institutions will always mislead to the general public in order to divert their attention with things like Bitcoin. This is because they want to maximize their earnings on assets that will actually make a difference in the global community. Also, take into consideration how successful Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs were, and then realize that once they are issued, they will not be nearly as successful as XRP'S have been. This is an interview with the CEO of BlackRock, in which he discusses the distributed ledger network that Ripple has developed. Please read between the lines. He may not specifically mention XRP, but if you are familiar with what Ripple is doing and you are also familiar with XRP, then you are aware that what I believe he is referring to is, in fact, XRP. Put your ears to it. It is going to be very vital to make use of this technology. You should have a look at it. I am. By investing in exchange-traded funds ETFs, we have been a part of a massive shift. We believe that exchange-traded funds will completely transform the way that we invest. I am of the opinion that the tokenization of securities will eventually become the next generation for markets and the future generation for securities. And if we are able to have that distributed ledger, we will be able to know every beneficial owner and every beneficial seller, and in addition, we will all have our own code that indicates who is purchasing and who is selling, and we will be able to settle instantly. In addition, when you think about it, it alters the entire ecosystem. We believe that exchange-traded funds ETFs will completely transform the way that we invest, as you may have heard him remark. They are aware that by introducing exchange-traded funds ETFs in this cryptocurrency sector, Blackrock may make an outrageous amount of money. This is the reason why they have just recently released a video for their investors that discusses the just introduced Ethereum exchange-traded funds. Additionally, LevFakers made it public that IBIT is the exchange-traded fund ETF that is expanding at the quickest rate in the history of ETFs, and that they began with Bitcoin. As of right now, today is going to be Ethereum as well, and given that I believe I am discussing an exchange-traded fund ETF that invests in XRP, the question that arises is whether or not BlackRock will introduce an XRP ETF in the future. In my perspective, I believe that they will most certainly do so. It is an unavoidable consequence due to the fact that Ripple is the sole asset that possesses legal regulatory clarity. This is the very first time in the history of cryptocurrency that this issue is no longer up for debate. The truth of the problem is that the only thing that we are waiting for is the ultimate verdict in this lawsuit, which will put an end to this controversy for good. As a result of this ruling and this success for Ripple, US organizations such as BlackRock will be given the green light to begin the process of universally adopting XRP, because the next day is the deadline for filing a notice related to the exclusion of expert witness. There is growing speculation that the meeting that will take place behind closed doors on July 25th will be discussions of a settlement deal with Ripple and the SEC. This meeting is scheduled to take place in 2 days for the 25th of July. To add insult to injury, Brad Garling recently remarked on Bloomberg that he anticipates the Ripple vs. SEC issue to be concluded very soon, at the very least before the end of this summer. Despite the fact that we are still in the beginning stages of this new monetary system, XRP is an essential component. As a result of the fact that BlackRock is aware of the fact that it is so undervalued, I am convinced that they will be eager to submit an application for an XRP exchange-traded fund as soon as they are permitted to do so. Ripple is not attempting to replace the United States dollar, as stated by Brian Brooks, the managing partner of Valor Capital Group, in this interview. Instead, Ripple is focused on improving the value transmission system, which is why its price is as insignificant as Google's early fluctuations. Listen with great attention. As a result, the point that I always try to make to people is that, the most important thing that I always want to emphasize is that cryptocurrencies are not actually about currency. Moreover, the most significant misperception that has arisen throughout this entire conversation is the notion that if cryptocurrency is not successfully replacing the United States dollar, then cryptocurrency is not succeeding in its objective. In addition, I believe that something that we will discuss a little bit today is the concept that the majority of cryptocurrency is about replacing the centralized banking system with networks that allow user control rather than control by the CEO of the bank. There is a lot of similarity between the crypto assets that have prices in internet stocks. To put it another way, if you believe that there will be a lot of people using the internet, you should bet on Google. And if you believe that people will go back to the post office,